On Capitol Hill this morning, major testimony for House Republicans. They claim the federal justice system is rigged against conservatives. We've been talking a lot about this.
Attorney General Merrick Garland will face intense questioning from the House Judiciary Committee. Expect committee members to raise accusations of a legal double standard between the Bidens and President Trump, who now faces 91 felony charges as he cruises toward the GOP nomination for the primary. Tom Dempsey is live on Capitol Hill with the latest here. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Marky. Yeah, this morning you can expect House Republicans to really turn up the volume on those accusations of a weaponized and politicized federal government as Attorney General Merrick Garland gets set to get grilled by lawmakers. NewsNation actually obtained some of the testimony of Attorney General Garland, an excerpt from it talking about how the Department of Justice's job is to follow the facts and apply the same laws to everyone, regardless of anything, including political party. He also goes on to say, quote, singling out individual career public servants who are just doing their jobs is dangerous, particularly at a time of increased threats to the safety of public servants and their families. House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan will be leading today's hearing, and for months he has heavily criticized the Department of Justice and Attorney General Merrick Garland for allegedly targeting former President Donald Trump as well as conservatives across the country. In particular today, we expect Chairman Jordan and other lawmakers to zero in on the big special counsel investigations. Of course, one involving Hunter Biden and his overseas business dealings, and two others involving former President Donald Trump's handling of classified documents and alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election. This hearing all comes as President Biden faces an impeachment inquiry, and NewsNation has learned the first hearing for that will be held on Thursday of next week. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer will lead that one, and he told NewsNation recently the committee plans to acquire more emails and personal records belonging to the Biden family. He also says legal and financial experts will testify about possible violations the Biden family may have committed. Take a listen.
I believe the majority of questioning from our side will pertain to specific crimes that we believe have been committed, as well as what the impeachment inquiry allows us to do moving forward.
Now, the president's team and Democrats continue to fire back, saying Republicans have yet to show any evidence tying Joe Biden to a crime. White House spokesman Ian Sams posting to social media, quote, extreme House Republicans want to distract people from their chaotic inability to govern and its impact on the country. A lot of people are going to be watching this hearing today, though. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time right here on Capitol Hill. Guys.
All right, Tom, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.